We are at the House of Champions. We're talking ThorSport here in Sandusky, Ohio. Got an opportunity to enjoy an open house and also talk to the drivers and find out what it's like to be a champion.
What a great year. I mean, just going out and trying to win championships every year, and you come up a little short 2 years ago, and then we come back this year and can seal the deal. It's just amazing.
The secret sauce, if there is one, the reason why ThorSports has been so successful over the years.
The people here. I mean, it's I know a lot of teams have a lot of turnover and they move. This is what I feel anyway. You come here, you've made a commitment to be in Northern Ohio and be part of this team. You don't just go across the street to the next race shop and roll your toolbox over there. When you come here, you make a commitment to be here, and we're looking for those kind of people to join us that want to win, want to be champions, want to be committed to do this. Duke and Rhonda Thorson have provided us a platform over the last 27 years to build this team with a business plan that grows 10 to 15% every year. We never want for anything. They may say, hey, let's not buy that right now, or let's just get one of those. And it's good business sense. It's having a good plan and working that plan. And like I said, to do this for 27 years at this level, it takes a commitment on their part that it's hard to put into words. I mean, I spoke to someone earlier today, and we throw around these things, Hall of Fame and all these accolades, but here's an owner who, when you look across the NASCAR landscape, has definitely put in their time, over a quarter of a century owning NASCAR race cars and building their team from basically the ground up and building it to a championship team, winning 6 championships in 11 years. I've got to believe if we can continue to amass those kind of numbers for him and for Rhonda and Allison, that they have to be considered to be one of the top owners in NASCAR history at some point. The guys have already been to a couple wind tunnels and pull downs, a lot of testing, a lot of simulation. We'll take a couple days off here, put on an open house, celebrate. Had a great parade today that the community embraces, and it's really cool that they let us do that and they come out and support us. Tomorrow we'll clean everything up and we'll go back to work on getting things ready. We're about 45 days away from Daytona, and we need to go down there and run 1 through 4.
Excited to be with ThorSport for 2024. It'll be a good opportunity for me. I had some success in the truck series this past year, but I'd like to take it up a notch and win multiple races next year. I know it's possible in the equipment that it's in, so as long as me and my team do our jobs, I feel like it's definitely not a possibility, but expected.
How did this relationship with you personally and ThorSports come together?
Well, I mean, it's just a good fit. They had reached out and said they really liked what I was doing, and we put something together for this year. And, really, really excited to be here. Got Quanta Services on board for 15 races this year, which is a big part of it, obviously, but really thankful to have them. It's great to be a part of the Quanta family, and, just excited for this new partnership with ThorSport, and they've treated me really well while I've been here. I've only spent probably 4 days here at the shop, but I definitely feel a part of the family, and I could not be more excited for 2024.
First in 21, second in 2022, and then first again in 23. It's been a dream few years. I don't know, it's something I just woke up from. If you look back at the season, there was some inconsistencies. Early on, we had a good 5-race stretch where we just kept getting wrecked, bad race after bad race. I think the turning point, though, was probably Homestead. We got in on a tiebreaker from Homestead. That got us to Phoenix. And then the new modern NASCAR, you make it to Phoenix, you're in the Final Four. It's anybody's race at that point. So making it there is almost like its own championship. Then you just have to perform for one race and anything's possible.
personally, when you think Thorsports, what comes to mind for you?
Well, it always was Matt Crafton to me, right? He has 3 championships at this place. It's kind of what the history of ThorSport was built on, was the success that Matt Crafton brought to the team. And then, of course, Johnny Sauter had all kinds of wins here, too. But Matt had those championships. Those were the anchors. To think that we were able to add to that foundation a little bit is really, really special. To think that we've got 2 owners' championships now that this 99 team has brought here is, I don't know, surreal to me, because I look at the history of this team. They're almost 30 years in age, and they've had some really good stars strapped for them. And I don't put myself in the same category as them. I just feel like we're doing our thing and having fun.
The correct time, and this year we might have peaked a little bit too early. So it's just all about timing and have to execute in the round of 8. And we just had a bad couple of races there, and but overall it was a good year. We had good speed all year. Well, I love being up here. I mean, the people are great. Duke and Rhonda are fantastic to work for. The culture here is awesome. It's more of a short track feel. I feel like this atmosphere and this type of race team and people fit me better. The goal is to bring home another championship. It was really good to see Ben, bring home another one for ThorSport. Everything that Duke and Rhonda and everybody at the Finish Fab, everybody here at the shop deserves a championship each and every season. So, but we want to be the one to deliver it next year. So that's the goal. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Joe and I are coming back together again, and we work really well together. And we have
crew chief.
Yeah, crew chief Joe Shear. We have fun doing it together. We're just a couple of short track guys. Happy to be racing NASCAR together, and it's a lot of fun.
Started off the season good, and we were, I think, about 4th race. We were 2nd in points, and then we had our teammate wreck us and in Coda, and then from there on out, it just went downhill for a while, and then we ended up changing crew chiefs, and then Jared came. He was a crew chief at 88. He was my old truck chief that was with us whenever we were winning the championships back then. So we put him in charge of the deal, and we've seen a world of difference with it since then, and we will just keep getting better and better.
22 years now with ThorSports. If you could kind of capsulize those 22 years with this organization.
It's been awesome. Not always. There's always been those ups and downs. There's always been those days that it gets a little aggravating, but all in all, I love it. I'm still got a lot of fire in my belly, a lot of passion for the sport, and love doing what I do.
Great.
I've been doing it a long time.
Expectations for the 24 campaign?
Just go out and win races, lead laps, and go out and hopefully fight for a championship again.